always like one crazy hair that is doing the most. Edit, I know that you're prepared and you are ready to. My phone just flew off of the holder, but guess what? It's not going to stop me. Welcome back to another episode of Mindset Monday here live in the Cre8tive Vibes studios. My name is Bridget Rooks and I'm excited to talk to all the aspiring entrepreneurs out there just like you, because today we have a special topic that often is overlooked but absolutely crucial: how important it is to prepare yourself mentally for launching your business. I've got 4 tips that will help you really just get in there, accept the duty that you have to do to live life on purpose and start building your business. Before we get started, I want to thank you for joining me today. Make sure you hit the subscribe button and return every Monday for a new episode of Mindset Monday. Let's get into it. Hey guys, and welcome back to the Cre8tive Vibes studios. My name is Bridget Rooks and I am your host every Monday for Mindset Mondays. How are you doing? Are you prepared for another week? Listen, we are already halfway through this month, so just breathe. Every time I think about it, I look at the date, I'm like, oh my gosh, we are halfway through this month and it's time to prepare for next month. But I want to talk to you today about how crazy, especially as an aspiring entrepreneur, you're just getting into this game and you're just starting to build your ideas, get organized. It can be overwhelming. That's why my focus is on you, right? Sometimes we jump ahead and we're looking and we're getting advice from entrepreneurs who are already established. They have a team of people. They're doing all the things. Everything looks flawless. But you look at your work and you look at the things that you're trying to do and you're like, how can I make this happen? I'm going to show you how. And it all starts with your mind. You have to have a mindset for success. And every Monday we talk about that right here. So today I've got 4 tips for you as an aspiring entrepreneur that will help you during this roller coaster ride of starting your business. Here we go. Okay, so the first thing that I want you to do as you're starting to just breathe through the chaos that's about to happen when you start your own business is visualize your success, right? This is a part of the mindset that it takes in order for you to truly develop your business. You have to visualize your success. What does that mean? That means taking time to daydream, taking time to see the big picture. One of the steps that we do every single month is to look at the big picture goals. Now, let's say if we started working together at the beginning of the month or the beginning of the year, I would say, hey, what do you want to do this whole year, right? Put those big picture goals out onto your paper, onto your board, your project management board, so that we can work through making those goals come to life, right? So if you're meeting today, like we just said, it's the middle of the month, now's the best time to start thinking about next month, the next 30 days. We're halfway through this month. Start visualizing your success and what it is that you want to see for the rest of the year, for the rest of this month, and to start putting a plan in place, right? Putting those big ideas out on paper will allow you to break those tasks down into bite-sized pieces so that it's easy to do, right? If you are just promoting and launching your first book, you're publishing your book and you're super excited about it, visualize your success. Think about the books that you're going to sell. Think about the people that are going to be impacted by the story that you're telling in your book. Think about how many new partnerships and connections you can make just by putting yourself out there and having an event, having a book launch, having time to get on social media to start talking about and promoting your business is important. So when you can visualize that, guess what? Then you can start planning out how to make that happen. And I've got a couple of ideas about that too. So here we go. Take a moment to imagine your business thriving. You're servicing customers, you're making a positive impact. How does that feel, guys? Like, what do you want that feeling to be like when you sit down and you see these things start to come to life, right? Imagine that. Write it down, write in your journal, put it out into the world. This is a good time to make a vision board. It's a good time to just have a notebook. You guys know me, you've been following me. I have all my notebooks right here. I am writing notes and thinking big ideas and drawing and doing things so that I can get these visions of success out of my head and onto paper. So you have to close your eyes and let yourself feel the excitement and fulfillment of achieving your goals, right? If you sit down and you write your goals down and you close your book up, guess what? That's just, it stays there. You have to take action. You have to have a plan. You have to be passionate about it. And visualizing your goals will create a powerful sense of motivation. When you can see things happening, if you're an artist or if you like to draw, or maybe you do your vision board and you're pulling and clipping pictures that are going to be in your face every day and you're going to see these things, do it. This is how you visualize your success. Visualizing my success helped me stay focused and determined during the early stages of my business. It reminded me why I started and kept me going even when times got tough. Step 2 is a little bit more difficult to process in the early stages of your business. When you are aspiring to be an entrepreneur and you're ready, it's hard to get a growth mindset. And that's step 2. This step is a little tricky because you're new and things are going to be challenging, but the best thing you can do is take every opportunity that comes your way, if it's challenging, if it's going to be difficult, if it's scary, and make the best of it. This is how you learn. This is the growth mindset, thinking and always preparing yourself for what's next so that you can be 2 steps ahead. Even if you don't know how to do a thing like technology, social media, like you don't know where the money's coming from, be preparing for the next step. Always. This is how you have a growth mindset, because you can also think about shifting and pivoting because things are going to change. Your big idea may start out one way. And let me tell you, I every year update my business idea. My vision tends to tweak and change just a little bit and evolve basically because things change, right? The things you want to do change, the things you don't want to do anymore change, and your vision for your business will continue to evolve and grow. So have a growth mindset. And I've got some tips for that too. Here we go. Let me put you guys back on here so I can sit back at my desk. Let's talk about growth mindset. Develop a growth mindset. As an entrepreneur, you'll encounter numerous obstacles and setbacks. Embracing a growth mindset means seeing challenges as opportunities to learn and grow. This is exactly what I mean. And it's hard when you're starting out to have that perspective because it's going to be hard. You're going to have setbacks. It's going to really stink in the beginning. It's going to be difficult. Nothing at the beginning of anything when you're learning something new is starts off great. Like you may feel good about it, which you should, but some of the things that are happening are going to be new to you. You're going to have to learn new things, and it can be difficult. But if you have a growth mindset, you are already ready for the challenges and you're prepared to take on that challenge, to have a positive mindset and be ambitious enough to keep going, to not quit, and to believe in your ability to adapt, improve, and overcome any of the hurdles that may come your way. That's a growth mindset. You got this. Just remember that failure is not a destination. It's merely a stepping stone to the path of success. This third step can be a little difficult too. So be prepared, because the thing you need to do next is surround yourself with like-minded people and build a community of people who will support you and your vision. It is difficult because not everyone's going to see what you want to do. They're not going to understand why you're doing this crazy, weird thing. They don't get it. And I'm here to tell you, it's okay. It's not for them to get. It's for you to do. It's your purpose. It's your vision. And it's up to you to make it happen. So surround yourself with people who will support you. That means you might have to start looking out into different networks. You might have to branch out and go learn a new thing and meet people who are also trying to learn a new thing like you, and build relationships with people who are also seeking their purpose and striving for greatness. You can't do it on your own, but it's important to start building connections and partnerships with people who can help you learn and grow And I do know that sometimes doing that can be hard because you have to step outside of your comfort zone and you have to do all these things like networking or getting on social media, going live, doing what works best for you. And I want you to make sure you are thinking about the things that really help you grow. Seeking mentors who can guide you and finding a community that will help you build support, feel inspired, and give you feedback is a positive thing. You don't want to miss out on that. So take the time, get out of your comfort zone, and get out there and meet some people. Having a supportive community around me made all the difference. They cheered me on during the highs and lifted me up during the lows. I couldn't have come this far without them. So step number 4 is probably my favorite just because it is the most challenging. With all those other things that we have to do to stay afloat on this roller coaster ride of entrepreneurship, having a positive mindset is crucial. Like I said, it's going to be difficult. You're going to have people who are not going to understand you. You're going to have to understand how to grow through the struggles, right? With the growth mindset and visualize your success. It can be hard and it can be daunting, but yes, you watching and writing these notes down, you can do it. You have to have a positive mindset. And here's a couple things that will help you maintain that positive mindset while you are building your business. Step number 4 is cultivate a positive mindset. Entrepreneurship is a challenging path, but maintaining a positive attitude can make all the difference. Embrace optimism, practice gratitude, and celebrate the small victories along the way. Listen, I can't tell you enough how important it is. I don't care, big, small, giant, the littlest bit of success, celebrate it. It's a big deal. It doesn't have to be so grand that you're waiting and waiting for this grand victory to celebrate. Start celebrating every step of the way. This is why it's important for you to set your goals because guess what? In the middle of the month, you can see what you've already done to progress to your goals for that month. And as you start to prepare for next month, you can celebrate because you've already done half the work, right? You're already halfway through those goals. And now it's time for you to really just give yourself a pat on the back and understand that your mindset is your greatest asset. Thanks so much for watching all the way to the end of this video. It's very important to get the most out of these mindset checks because it's hard and it takes hard work. And if you made it this far, you're committed. I know that you're prepared and you are ready to... My phone just flew off of the holder, but guess what? It's not going to stop me. We're going to keep this train going because we're almost done anyway. And I just want to say thanks so much for joining me on this week's episode of the Mindset Monday and thinking how you're going to challenge yourself this week, this month to achieve your goals and to just be prepared for the next things that are coming is a big deal. So get out there and plan out your day. Be prepared to shift and pivot and go be great.